what would you say was really your first entrepreneurial creative endeavor?
I guess it kind of depends on how you count.
Right.
I'm reminded of starting a computer club when I was in high school called the Night Pirates.
The Night Pirates. I love that.
A lot of the most successful entrepreneurs that I know start their businesses in sometime in K-12, and start earning money at that point. And there's something about that age where I think it gets hardwired in. I guess my first real business was when I went out on my own and I started this company, Team Vision Consulting, shortly after graduating from college in the early 90s. And what we did is we did like help desk support for small and medium-sized businesses. And it was just me. I didn't have a team, but I made real money, had clients. So I guess that counts.
Absolutely. God, yeah. That's so cool. What did you do after that?
Well, actually, it's funny because part of the reason that I didn't continue with that business was because I wanted to be more like Steve Jobs, right? Like I wanted to live the kind of glossy magazine version of entrepreneurship. And so I got an MBA from Georgetown, which was a game changer for me. And one of my classmates and I teamed up and we wrote a business plan to start an online learning company and started shopping it around. And actually, even before we graduated, we had our first investor who wrote us a check for $25,000 to help get the company started. And that snowballed into, a company, a venture-backed startup that raised roughly, $17 million, a little over that in venture capital.
Wow.
Which at the time was a big number. It doesn't feel as big now, but it was a heck of an experience.
What year was that, Peter?
98 was the year that we started, and the company, we ran it through 2001. It's pretty quick.
Wow. Did you end up selling it, or what was the exit?
Technically, we sold it. If it's ironic now because it's become ancient history, even though it still feels kind of fresh to me. I mean, that was the .com bust, right? So we rode that entire wave up and really got hammered when it came down. At the time, there may even be similarities. I mean, it'll be interesting to see how this particular crisis unfolds. But it was really striking at that time to be a founder who was counting on the next round of capital to continue growing the company, and literally have the window for funding just slam shut. Conversations that we had been having with funders, like literally overnight, sorry, there's nothing more for us to talk about. We're not deploying any more capital.